if you are like me and you have an addiction towards fragrances and you cannot seem to get enough of fragrances, whether they are new, old, it don't matter, you have come to the right place. And this addiction is quite dangerous because you could literally go broke. That's why I'm here to save you your monies before you go purchase these newly launched fragrances. Welcome back to the channel and happy new month. I hope you guys are feeling rejuvenated and excited. 2025 has been crazy and just killing it when it comes to fragrances, and this one is a killer list, if I should say so myself. So let's get into it, starting off with our vanillas. I'm actually wearing this one today and I feel so sexy and just edible, and I am ready to go on a date. Like literally right now, this minute. We are talking about the one from Henry Rose, and this one is Dave. If you don't follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've already done enough chanting and screaming and singing about this fragrance and how much I just cannot seem to get enough of Dave from Henry Rose. Actually, what are our codes before I get into it, because I'm going crazy already. So this one is supposed to be a vanilla citrus type fragrance, and we are talking about notes like pink pepper, neroli, you have tangerine, you have almond blossom, lavender, orange, vanilla bean, chantilly cream, tonka bean, and some cocoa shells. This is a beautiful skin vanilla that's sexy, and I just love how balanced it is. It's just a perfectly balanced fragrance that just doesn't do too much, but it is a hella sexy fragrance. And if you want like an intimate moment, I've already said this is an edible type, I will eat you up fragrance if you wear this. The other reason I love this fragrance is it doesn't lean towards being either too feminine or too masculine. It's just a perfect fragrance that everybody can wear. He can wear it, you can wear it, and that is always a win for me. If I can find a unisex fragrance that I can wear and I just don't get like it's too masculine or it's too feminine for him, then I am 100% sold. The only thing I will mention is I don't think the longevity is there as much, and of course it's a very skin intimate scent. So if you're looking for something that's going to project out there, this is probably not one of those fragrances, but it's going to be a sexy date night fragrance type, and this one is 100% going in my forever fragrances to have. The other one that is just as amazing and killer, this is supposed to be more of like a floral, or should I say fruity fragrance, but I think it's a fruity vanilla type fragrance because this fragrance is a beautiful one. The one I'm talking about is the one from Phlur, and this is Golden Rue. I cannot explain to you guys how I love this fragrance. The fact that the notes in here are just blended so well. We're talking about notes such as mandarin, pear, you have pink pepper, you have some orange flower water, whatever that is, coconut milk, you have vanilla bean, and then you're talking about some benzoin and sandalwood. Everything about this fragrance is amazing and perfectly balanced. The fruity notes come together with the vanilla and the sandalwood. It lasts forever. On me, it has really done great when it comes to longevity. This thing has lasted on me like a good 8 hours, and I'm not mad at it. This is also another sultry, sexy fragrance, another like, you know, edible type, I can eat you up right now fragrance. If you've not tried this, I definitely highly recommend. Now we're gonna move on to the florals, which I would not say they've been really killer fragrances. And I know I promised you guys in my part one that the next one, I'm telling you, almost close to 90%, if 80% of these fragrances will be like 100% yes. So it's just two of them that I'm kind of on the fence, and these are florals. So I guess we have a theme. I'm not a florals type of person. But the first one that we're starting with is another one from Phlur. This is one that I am still on the fence with, and I'm still kind of testing it out. I want to just give it enough time. I feel like it's gonna envelop into something that's beautiful and just amazing to wear, especially when it becomes a little bit colder, maybe the fall time. The one I'm talking about is Rose Whip. This one's supposed to be rose, musky, amber, soft, spicy, you know, so it's giving you already like an oriental type vibe. And the notes in here, we have some pink pepper, we have black currant, we have of course, the rose, we have nutmeg, we have osmanthus, and then we have cashmere wood, as well as amber and musk. And longevity, I would say maybe we're looking at a 7 out of 10, 7.5. The only thing, again, it's supposed to be a powdery type fragrance, is rose fragrances for me, I always find that they can be a little bit too powdery. And this one is almost there, but it kind of reminds me of another one that I love. And I feel like probably that is gonna be what's gonna happen. Is I started out with the other one, I forget what it's called, but I started out with the other one. And initially I was not impressed, or I didn't really love it. And then down the line, I just was like, this is a beautiful fragrance. It's a little bit intimidating, even for me who loves spicy, rum, boozy type fragrances. I was like, this is a little too intimidating. So maybe eventually it will be one of those fragrances. I've seen some people say it's comparable to Delina. I'm not sure about that. Haven't tried that yet. We will get into that probably another time. The other floral that I was just dying to get my hands on, because this one, ad campaign, perfect ad campaign. We are talking about one from Armaf, and this is Malika. This fragrance had me, you know, with hearts in my eyes, because the color that it has, the purple bottle is a lovely purple. I have said this on my TikTok and Instagram that this purple is giving everything royalty. So the ad campaign, 100%, as soon as you see the body, like perfection. This is supposed to be a lychee type fruity floral fragrance. It has iris, we're talking about lychee, you have bergamot, you have pink pepper, you have orris, etc. So this is what this fragrance is supposed to be, and it's very tropical. It's supposed to be soft, and I feel like airy and fresh as well. And that's exactly what you are getting. When you sniff it off, it's actually giving me like a boat, or like sailing on, like on the open ocean. Is that called proper English? I think it's on or in, on the ocean. Sailing on an open ocean. I think that's it. This one, exactly, when I smell it, because I've tried it 3 times so far, but when I smell it, I said in my other one that there's nothing new or different or unforgettable, which is what they said it would be. I'm still gonna stick to that in honesty, because I find that it also is supposed to be powdery. On me, the powderiness really came through, but I do love the way it smells off the bottle, and I'm hoping as I continue to wear it, I would slowly fall in love with it. So if your vibe is like a powdery, airy, also fresh type of fragrance, then this one might work for you. If your pH loves florals and fruities, then this is a beautiful fragrance to put in your collection, especially that you can wear it all year round. Does it compare to the original Club de Nuit? No. That's the great thing about this, and that's why I really appreciate it. For the price point and what we're getting, the fact that this is nowhere close to the original, for me, is very impressive, because most times flankers are just the same thing over and over again with a little bit of change here and there, but this one is really quite different from the original. Now we have arrived to the really edible section of the video. So if you want to be eaten up and be edible and smell like chocolate, fruit, ice cream, this is the segment of the video when we talk about Gourmand. My first one, which for me, I wasn't really sold on, and I don't think I will be sold on. I know some people have said, just try it, keep trying it. But honestly, I don't think this one is for me. From Ellis, Brooklyn, we are talking about Guava Granita. I really love that name. And the pink package bottle, this color is perfect. So this is supposed to be a tropical vibe. It's supposed to be very, you know, just giving you island vibes type of, right? Like you're on a beautiful island somewhere, enjoying your life as you should. We have some quite interesting notes in here. We're talking about some guava, banana, you have water lily, you have bergamot, etc., and as well as some almond milk to give it a little bit of that vanilla-ness. This one, I found it was a little too sweet for me, and I mentioned my first impressions, I got like room freshener or like a gum type of situation, like yeah, like some gum, like a fruity gum, and I'm still getting that. But I will say when it came to longevity, this one right here honestly is taking the crown. It is one of those fragrances that just lasted forever, and that's one thing I appreciated about the fragrance itself. Regardless of not being the best fit for me, it just really lasted long, and it did an amazing job when it came to longevity, even projection. If you love like fruity type fragrances that are sweet and almost playful in a way, this is something that I would say put your eyes on. Maybe you could test it out, get yourself a tester, see if you love it, because if that's your vibe, then this would be one that I would consider putting. For me, it's really did not work for me. It was too much, it was too sweet, and it's probably either my pH or just my nose is not appreciating it enough, but that's pretty much it. The other one I'm going to talk about really quickly is this one from Paris Corner, Marshmallow Blush. I've already talked about this one. If you haven't checked out my video, you can check it out. So we won't get deep and dirty into it. We just talk about the fact that this is another lovely one to put on your list of fragrances. I love it, I'm not gonna lie. I do prefer the OG Yum Bush Marshmallow from Kayali, but this is a beautiful done fragrance. It's just playful. Again, it gave me, I'm still sticking to strawberry ice cream. If you want to smell like strawberry ice cream, it's really cute. Lastly, we're gonna close things off with a banger. This is a beautiful bad boy. Honestly, unisex as well. Another one from affordable luxury at half the price, if not even less than half the price. This one I like to put in my Boss Babe fragrances because that's exactly what it is. There are days when I just want to be that girl. Like, you know, I have my days when I want to be soft, and then there are days when I just want to be feminine yet confident and just like sexy and just ready to take on the world. That's exactly what I get with this one, and this one is Odyssey Dubai Chocolate. So this is their take on the famous Dubai chocolate. I just love the balance of notes, how it comes together with all of the notes in there. I think we're talking about some coffee, we're talking about some praline, we have some pistachio, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong on the pistachio, but you will find the notes listed in the description down below as well. But this is just a sexy beast, and being that it's unisex, for me, again, another win. I can wear it, he can wear it, they can wear it, we can wear it. What more do you want in life? At the price point, why aren't you buying it? But that's exactly what I get from this. This is a luxury fragrance, and I compared it to, you want to smell like you fly first class every day, all day. And I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna stick beside it, okay? And I know some people think it's underrated and blah blah. No, this is a beautiful fragrance. If you're into Gourmand, spicy, woody, almost fragrances that remind you of By the Fireplace from Replica, this one is one of those fragrances, and I love that one from Replica, so I had to love this one for sure. There was no question about it. That is it for our video today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do not forget to hit that like, subscribe, as well as leave your comments down below. Are there any other new fragrances that I have not tried yet? I have some in the back, okay, because there's just way too many. But if there's any on your, you know, your radar, your list that you want me to check out, do a first impressions on, let me know in the comment section down below. I love doing first impressions for fragrances. It's not the last impression, it's just the first impression, mind you, because the first impression can be very confusing when it comes to fragrances, but I just love doing that. So if there's any suggestions you have for me, new launches or ones that I haven't tried, they don't have to be new launches, honestly, let me know in the comment section down below. But until the next one, guys, I will see you then.